Welcome to Lecture Quiz 4, Views of Different Family Arrangements, specifically insights from the Pew Research Center from 2023 report. As a consumer of data and a researcher, it is always important to understand how the data is collected for the report which you're reading. The Pew Research Center employs a comprehensive approach to data collection through multiple methods. We will mostly discuss their survey method, which ensures high-quality, reliable data that informs various research topics. First, Pew conducts surveys across diverse locations, including the United States and multiple international regions. This broad geographic scope is done in order to help them gather a wider range of perspectives and insights. They do recruit participants for Pew surveys using various methods again. To encourage participation, they offer small cash incentives, which helps increase response rates, and they are able to be picky and create a representative sample. Pew utilizes multiple modes for conducting surveys, primarily through phone and online methods. Telephone surveys are used using a random digital dialing technique, which has become an interesting facet now that we have more cellular phones, and also online surveys. They are specifically through their American Trends panel, which we'll discuss a little bit more, which is probability-based sample of U.S. adults. In the PowerPoint on this slide, you will also see a place where you can click to find out more information in more depth, but right now we'll discuss the demographic research specifically that Pew Research Center employs. It is a multifaceted approach, leveraging various methodologies and data sources to ensure comprehensive and accurate insights. That American Trends panel, also known as the ATP, is the cornerstone of Pew's data collection efforts and is their data specifically. This nationally representative panel consists of randomly selected adults from across the United States. The panelists regularly participate in surveys, providing valuable longitudinal data that helps Pew track changes in public opinion over time. However, Pew also uses public data sources, which are collected and made available by governments, including our own, and also other governments and other international organizations, such as the World Bank and the United Nations. These public data sources offer a wealth of demographic information that Pew integrates into their research to enhance the breadth and depth of their analysis. Pew also initiates data labs, which are advanced computational experiences that complement traditional research techniques. They analyze text, audiovisual, and behavioral data sets. Data labs generate original research and explore innovative approaches to understanding complex social phenomena. They often look at traditional survey methods, but they also look at digital traces of communication and behavior. This includes data from social media, search engines, and web content, providing insights into how people interact and express themselves online. In order to understand how you as students feel about open data, I have included in the lecture quiz a few questions on a Likert scale about understanding the concept of open data. Whether or not you feel confident is based on not confident at all, answer 1, to very confident, answer 5. Notice that there are 3 questions. Knowing how to use open data is the second one, and recognizing the value of open data for social research is the third. This is not a question you can get wrong. It is only for our data and understanding my data, how our class feels as we go into this social research class. Now let's talk about the findings from the Pew Research Centers, and specifically their findings on the general acceptance of family arrangements. Married couples with children, and overwhelming 93% of Americans find this family arrangement acceptable. This high level of acceptance reflects traditional values on family structures, where marriage and childbearing are seen as integral components of family life. About 81% of the public accepts married couples who choose not to have children, While slightly less accepted than couples with children, this arrangement still enjoys substantial support from the public, indicating a recognition of diverse family choices. Acceptance drops to 71% for unmarried couples raising children. Although majority still finds this arrangement acceptable, it suggests that marital status plays a significant role in societal perceptions of family legitimacy at this time. 78% of Americans find single parents raising children on their own to be an acceptable family arrangement. This also reflects the growing recognition and support for the challenging realities faced by single parent families. These findings highlight a general trend toward greater acceptance of diverse family structures, though traditional arrangements still hold the highest levels of approval. Pew Research Center's findings on the acceptance of same-sex couples reveal varying levels of societal approval depending on whether the couples have children. Approximately 73% of Americans find married gay or lesbian couples without children to be an acceptable family arrangement. This relatively high level of acceptance does indicate growing societal support for same-sex marriage, as you can see that has changed over time due to the chart included. Acceptance rate drops significantly when same-sex couples, have children. Only 47% of Americans find married same-sex couples raising children acceptable. This suggests that while there is support for same-sex marriage, there are still some reservations about same-sex parenting. The acceptance rate is even lower for unmarried same-sex couples raising children, with only 41% of Americans finding this arrangement acceptable. This highlights the additional societal challenges faced by same-sex couples who are not married but are raising children. These findings illustrate that while acceptance of same-sex couples is increasing, there are still significant societal hurdles, particularly regarding parenting. We will be thinking about what are your thoughts on these acceptance rates in class. As a demographer, I am excited about population identities and population thoughts, but I kind of wonder, is there some variation within the population based on demographic differences? The Pew Research Center's finding on acceptance of various family arrangements reveal there are notable demographic differences. First, let's discuss gender. Women tend to be more accepting of diverse family arrangements compared to men. This trend is consistent across various types of family structures, indicating a generally more inclusive attitude among women currently. Acceptance level varies significantly among different racial and ethnic groups. White, Black, Hispanic, and Asian adults each show distinct patterns of acceptance, which we will discuss in class. These variations highlight the influence of cultural and societal norms on perceptions of family arrangements. There are also differences in views between married and unmarried adults. Married individuals often have different perspectives on family structures compared to those who are unmarried, reflecting how personal experiences and relationship status can shape opinions. These demographic differences underscore the complexity of societal attitudes toward family arrangements. Younger adults tend to be more accepting of diverse family arrangements compared to older adults. This trend suggests that younger generations are more open to non-traditional family structures, reflecting evolving societal norms and values. We will discuss this and generations in class as well. There are notable differences in acceptance rate between Republicans and Democrats. Generally, Democrats are more likely to accept diverse family arrangements, while Republicans tend to favor traditional family structures. These differences underscore the impact of political ideology and social attitudes. This quiz question asks, which of the following statements best reflects Pew Research Center's findings on age-related trends in the acceptance of diverse family arrangements? Younger adults tend to be more accepting of diverse family arrangements than older adults. The true work a sociologist does is to understand how the acceptance of various family arrangements can have implications. What kind of implications do they have for society? Specifically, we look at social norms. Changing views on family arrangements are reshaping societal norms and policies. As acceptance of diverse family structures increases, traditional notions of families are evolving. This shift influences very aspects of society, including legal frameworks, social services, and cultural attitudes. For example, greater acceptance of single parents and same sex couples may lead to more inclusive policies that support these families, such as improved access to health care, parental leave, and adoption rights. Additionally, these changes can foster a more inclusive and tolerant society where diverse family forms are recognized and valued. Predictions for the future of family structures suggest continued diversification at this time. Families are expected to become smaller and older, with fewer children and more aging relatives. This demographic shift may impact the care economy as fewer younger family members are available to support older generations. Additionally, non-traditional family forms, such as cohabiting couples and single-parent households, are likely to become more common. These trends indicate a move towards greater individualism and self-fulfillment, with people choosing family arrangements that best suit their personal needs and their personal lifestyle choices. These implications highlight the dynamic nature of family structures and the ongoing evolution of societal norms. We will further investigate the word norms throughout the entire semester.